Blockchain, workplace synergy, artificial intelligence as well coming in here, folks. Cloud computing. We are going to change the revolutionary, disruptive paradigm. John, put your phone down, John. Are you paying attention to this? This is very important, okay? Hybrid, negative fee, decentralized, community, on-chain, empowered governance, token-fueled economy. Have I mentioned blockchain already? I think I mentioned blockchain, right, guys? Anyway, this is all going to give us a great Q4 profit statement. Bob, dude, I've got it. We don't need any of that stuff. I've got a totally unique idea. We're going to launch our own stablecoin, dude. Welcome everyone to the September 27th edition of What's Happening in Crypto with the Crypto Lark, broadcasting to you from the land of the hobbits and bringing you all of the latest from the crypto world and beyond. Today's top stories: Google throws us a scrap of bread, stablecoin explosion continues, and massive fraud in the ticketing industry. Make sure you stick around until the end to find out about an exciting new newsletter that we have coming up. Bitcoin today is $6,492. The real story, of course, Bitcoin Cash up nearly 17% in the last 24 hours. The Tokyo Whale sells $230 million worth of Bitcoin in Mt. Gox wind down. Of course, this is not super surprising news. This has been ongoing for a while. Apparently, the Bitcoin was sold at an average of $8,100 a piece. Some people say, ooh, is that anything to do with markets right now? This continued selling pressure has, of course, had some kind of effect on the market, but a lot of old wallets are being activated as well, and a lack of retail investors and all these other things all come together to make a bigger picture. Tim Draper, though, still very bullish on the future prices of cryptocurrency, although he did say that I didn't anticipate the harsh government response to cryptocurrencies, but he is holding strong on his prediction of a $250,000 Bitcoin by 2022. What do you think? Do you think that Tim Draper is right? Will we see a $250,000 Bitcoin by the year 2022? Let me know about it down below in the comment section. Google ends cryptocurrency ad ban, but only for certain kinds of ads. Now, this is in particular focused on allowing regulated cryptocurrency exchanges in the United States and Japan to buy ads. Thank you so much, tech overlords, for this little scrap of bread. Might I have another, sir? Great. Good on you, Google. Can we get a larger release on that policy? That would, of course, be great, but I wouldn't go on holding your breath for that to happen. Isisbacked reveals first crypto product as physical Bitcoin futures. Now, Bakkt is going to be a very big player, I have this feeling, in the crypto ecosystem overall. Bringing out some Bitcoin futures, at least their physical Bitcoin futures, that is definitely a positive, but this is just another tool for Wall Street to be able to gamble on Bitcoin. Sometimes when you want something and then you get it, it doesn't taste so good, does it? But this is the reality, is that we do have all of these products being designed for serious institutional investors to get involved. That's Wall Street, that's the banks, that's big corporations. They're going to love the Bitcoin futures. They're going to love the Bitcoin ETF even more when it does come out. New Coinbase listing process will allow the exchange to rapidly increase supported assets. This is really big news from Coinbase, who up until this point has been playing it very conservatively and has been very reticent to list any new assets. And now they're saying, just put in an application and maybe you're going to get listed. If we see more coming to Coinbase, I think that would be a really, really positive thing for the crypto industry overall, but definitely for any coin that can get listed on Coinbase. Poloniex. Poloniex has been kind of chilling for quite a while, to be honest. It had a lot of troubles. It was bought by Circle, and of course backed by part equity by Goldman Sachs, and then it's been kind of chilling since then. But it seems like they are ramping up their efforts to try and get back into the game. Recently, the Poloniex cryptocurrency exchange surpassing Bittrex posts a nearly 200% trading volume increase. That's huge. Absolutely. So nice to see Poloniex back in the game, and I hope that Circle can make it much more professional than it was before. Circle, by the way, launching their own stablecoin. We've covered so many of these stories recently. It's absolutely crazy. We have banks that are looking to launch their own stablecoins, exchanges launching their own stablecoins, stablecoin companies launching their own stablecoins. There are so many out there, and this proliferation of stablecoins, I think, is an absolutely amazing thing for the market, because Tether has been such a problematic member of the cryptocurrency community for such a long time. To see regulated, transparent stablecoins coming through, I mean, I know it's the antithesis of what we want so much in the cryptocurrency industry, but they're coming. There's lots of them, and we are solving our Tether problem in the crypto industry, at least over in Ukraine. Ukrainian National Bank considering launching a state digital currency tied to local fiat. Now, I've got a real sort of about national currencies overall, but obviously it does let them have nice liquidity and very easy transfer going on, all these things, and 24-hour access to your money, et cetera, but tied to the local fiat, I don't know if you guys know about the Ukrainian hryvnia, but it has been devastated. Now look, part of that was because of the conflict that went on in Ukraine, but a lot of it has to do with total mismanagement of the country by a tiny class of kleptocratic oligarchs who just rob the country blind all the time and destroy the economy. So it'd be better to see that state digital currency tied to something stronger, like the euro, for example, or maybe gold, or maybe Bitcoin. Now that would be freaking innovative. But we're not quite there with the Ukrainian National Bank at the moment. Speaking of banks, 75 banks have joined JPMorgan's blockchain payments party. Really, Jamie? Really? This is where we're going now? Jamie Dimon, that guy. So, this is essentially, it's not a value transfer. It's actually a data transfer service to allow for quicker checking of data between banks. And this is actually a really good innovation. Now, look, I mean, the banking infrastructure, outdated, screw banks, all that stuff. But the reality is banks aren't going to disappear overnight. And to see this innovation coming to banks where they're going to be using blockchain for data exchanges for, KYC and anti-money laundering, all that stuff, especially across borders, could take international transfers much, much less time to happen because you don't have all these different checks and things going on. So it's a positive development, but it's a positive development from JPMorgan. Yeah, damn. FedEx joins Hyperledger blockchain. Big implications for logistics. Obviously, FedEx is a huge company. To be implementing Hyperledger technology into their business, of course they would. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Get on the blockchain train, FedEx. Welcome to the party. And the last story of the day, Ticketmaster stung by undercover journalists who reveal that the company deliberately enables scalpers and ripoff artists. Now, according to the Toronto Star undercover investigation, they have revealed that Ticketmaster runs a secret parallel system called a trade desk that encourages the most prolific scalpers to create multiple accounts to circumvent the company's limits on ticket sales, and then allows them to relist those tickets for sale in its brokerage, which nominally exists to allow fans who find themselves with a spare ticket or two to sell it to other fans. According to Ticketmaster reps who were unaware they were being secretly recorded, the most successful scalpers use this system to make as much as $5 million a year. So this company that has for years been saying, oh, we just can't fix this scalper problem. We're trying all the time and we just can't do it. This kind of lack of transparency, massive corruption, and this story will be repeating for every ticket agency around the world. If you think it's just Ticketmaster, wake up. They're all going to be doing it. And their end result is these terrible characters are making all of this money. The company itself is making all this money, helping the scammers scam you. How screwed up is that? No transparency at all in this industry. Blockchain could really, really help. And there are projects that want to do that. I remember I interviewed the guys from Aventus, and this is the exact kind of BS that they want to solve. They want to put tickets on the blockchain so that they're verifiable. You know you're not getting a fake ticket. You know you're getting a ticket at a fair price from, and all this stuff. And that is super important for all these industries that have grown old and decrepit and destructively corrupt. And hey, look, I know concert tickets aren't the biggest issue going on in the world right now, but this blatant corruption can be solved. We have the solutions on hand. We just need to start using them. And finally, we are launching our newsletter. It's called the Blockchain Brief. It is going to be a monthly newsletter. The first 1,000 people to sign up are going to get it for free. There's going to be a link down below, so get over there and check it out. If you sign up after that, it's going to be $5 a month. Basically, buying us a cup of coffee. This is a collaborative effort between a lot of the top crypto influencers. We've got research reports. We have crypto scene. We have all kinds of fun, different stuff going on in the magazine. If you're quick, you're going to get it for free. If not, it's only $5. So go ahead and check it out, guys. And your support, of course, is very, very much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. Let me know what you think about any of the stories down below in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share these videos around the internet to help our community grow. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell to stay up to date with all of the latest in the crypto space. Join the conversation over on Twitter, Telegram, or Steam it. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.